Hi, we're here in New York City today to prove that people will believe anything you say if you phrase it like a question and are holding a microphone. Before the Super Bowl this year, the NFL and CBS have agreed to eliminate one of the quarters of the game in order to show more commercials. Do you think commercialism has taken over the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love football. Like, I don't want a quarter to be taken out for commercials.
There's only 3 quarters of the Super Bowl?
Yes.
What do you mean they get rid of one of the quarters?
Well, they're saying that this year the two teams that are involved are less attractive to viewers and they may as well fill that time with more commercials. What do you think?
Is that for real?
Yes.
I'm very upset. I'm an avid football fan, and to see Ray Lewis swag for 4 full quarters on TV, no commercials, his last game.
If it affects the game in any way, I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
Kaepernick, rookie, coming at you live. I want to see it.
Don't take over my game to show me more commercials. That's not why I'm tuning in. That makes me actually really angry.
Commercials of the Super Bowl is a good part, but I'm trying to watch it on television as I have for the past few years. I'm writing a letter to CBS, to be honest.
Because of his re-election, President Obama has issued an executive order shortening Black History Month to just the first 2 weeks in February. He says we can use the second 2 weeks to celebrate another race. Do you agree with the president?
I understand why he's doing it. I think it's a political move on his part, but I think Black History Month is exactly what it should be. It should be a month.
Do you agree with the president's decision?
Absolutely.
You do?
Yeah. Only because if you think about it, I'm Irish, and there's no one celebrating people going through famine and just like being able to struggle through it. So I think that the next 2 weeks should be about the Irish going through the famine.
What do you think should be the other race that receives the second 2 weeks of February?
I think it should be one that's highly represented in the United States, or maybe one that's hot in the media, so maybe some Southeast Asian culture or something like that.
Latin American, yeah, I'd say probably that.
I guess, well, it can't be white.
No.
Because of the history and everything.
Because of the news that Iran has sent a monkey into space, Israel has announced that they're going to be sending a slightly larger monkey into space. How much of that do you think is political posturing?
I think it's entirely political posturing. I mean, just saying even larger monkey is like saying we're going to one-up you and this is going to become a game where things escalate into violence.
Do you think this is the beginning of some sort of space race?
Definitely. There's a lot of tension going on in the Middle East in general.
I think it has to be something politically motivated to send a slightly bigger monkey with so many implications that you're doing it because somebody sent a slightly smaller monkey.
I think Israel is a nation that is masterful at political posturing, particularly of a very insidious kind. I have to say that I am not pro-Israel, although I am not anti-Semitic, and I do believe in the existence of the State of Israel. I think that its policies and its politics have long been ridiculous, particularly surrounding Iran. As I stated previously, Iran is certainly a threat, but to treat it in such a childish and primitive way is entirely inappropriate.
Very good. Here in New York City today to prove that people will believe anything you say if you look like a newsman and are holding a microphone.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
What's the joke with the Smirnoff Ices? They're delicious. Sometimes me and my bros, my homies, pound a few cold ones. You ever been iced? They're fun and delicious. Boom!